Hey everyone, how's everybody doing this fine Sunday morning? It's rainy and cloudy here in Southern California, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, I don't have a hoodie on. You'd think I'd have a hoodie on with it being this way, but I decided not to put one on. And I probably should have one on because, time is limited for the rest of the summer wearing a hoodie. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on here. I've been talking to a lot of my friends about certain things, the friends that I still have. I've eliminated a lot of friends in my life in the last 5 or 6 years, 7 years. And I'm okay with it. The decisions that I made back then, I'm okay with it because I grew. I got to be a better person. Not that I would allow the people to disrespect me, but it was all on disrespect. And a lot of people are like, well, you don't give people a second chance. I give people one chance, and that's to be a good friend. And it's just amazing how as after 2020, it just seems like a lot of people thought it was okay to disrespect people. Call them out and tell them they didn't get the jab. Telling them, they should be doing this and they should be doing that and all this other stuff. And it was just all in disrespect. I respect my body. I'm going to do what's right by me. And for people to sit here and disrespect people on something they thought it was a good idea, that's fine, but don't push it on me. And it's the same for when people don't want to do certain things, like go to church or read the Bible or, whatever. That's their decision. And stop disrespecting people and trying to push them into changing to go do what you want them to do. And it's all in the same category as just the environment we're living in right now. It's like, I don't want to be friends with these people that I was friends with. I ended the friendship for a reason, and it was not because of my behavior. It was their behavior trying to disrespect me and tell me that I need to change. And realistically, when people try to get you to change, it's one thing if you've got a really bad behavior, or if you're trying to lose weight or that kind of thing, to change for your health, but it all involves this whole thing where people need to understand it needs to be my decision. For me to be happy, I need to be happy. And this is what I tell people is, there's something that's going to happen that might happen for me. My life might go in a totally different direction. And I'll know that in a couple weeks. And I'm actually open to it. I'm embracing it. And it's not anything that's being forced on me. This is all in my decision and what I want to do for me. And so that's what I say about people that want to sit here and change people and be so disrespectful to people to try to get them to change for them. And it's realistically, if you look back on all these situations where these people are disrespectful, and it's all they need to change. It's not the person that they're trying to change. They're trying to change in a bad direction. And at least this is my experiences and my opinion on this. So don't come at me and attack me as the character. You can attack my content and what way I believe it. That's fine, and try to push your ways on it. But don't disrespect my character on the way just me as a person. Like I said, you can comment all you want, that's fine. But my whole thing is, I realize this when I start talking to my friends and people that I entrust that aren't gonna, that are gonna be clapping for me and not giving me the thumbs down. There's gonna be some changes in my life if I go through with what's going on, and I will be making videos on that. I probably won't be posting them right away because, it's going to be a series of videos. And it's a pretty exciting time. I mean, we're living in an interesting time anyway, and I just think that's the whole thing with ending friendships. I think there's a reason why things happen, and it's when people disrespect me. I'll give them one chance to try to fix it, but when they think I need to change to fix the problem and they're blaming their problems on me, that's when I'm just like, no, I don't need to be there. You don't need to be disrespecting me because you have a problem with respect. And that's basically what it is. They have a problem with respect. They don't know what respect is, and so they're going to disrespect somebody to try to get them to change like they are, and they're doing it in a disrespectful way. So I think it's an interesting thing how people reflect on you when you don't agree with their stuff, and they don't want to change themselves to try to fix the problem because they're doing it not just to you, they're doing it to everybody else. And they think that, oh, I'm the one that's, only has a problem with it because they don't have a problem with it with their other friends. And I'm just like, well, that's, your other friends don't know what respect is. And if you're going to treat them, you're treating them the same way. They just are not going to embrace it and try to have you stop doing it because they don't have any respect for themselves. And that's what I say to people. I respect myself. I love myself. I love who Tom is. And if you don't like who I am, you don't have to hang out with me. So don't try to change me. And it just seems like the majority of the people that are trying to change me are the same people that have the issue that they're trying to change in me. And that's all I have to say on that, because it's you need to change to be a better person. And that's, for me, that's what I've been doing, is I've been adjusting things in my life and not reacting to things the way I was before. And I just, my whole thing is, if you need to be a good person, you need to be good to people, not disrespect them, cheer for them when they're doing well, and support them when they're not. And that's a big thing. I don't think people are there. It's me, 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 me. And it's fine to be me, 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 to take care of yourself. My mom always told me when I was a young boy, you take care of yourself first, and then if you've got a little bit extra, you can help. And that's not on the financial side of it. That is support. If you're not a strong person and you're trying to, and you need to fix items on yourself first, issues that you have with yourself, how can you help another person? And that's my whole thing with these people, is that's what I'm seeing a trend of, is these people need to help themselves before they try to change and help other people. And I'm talking in their mind, because like I said, I hear that saying all the time, happy wife, happy life. Well, if your wife is not, or your partner is not happy with themselves, they're never going to be happy with materialistic things. Never going to be happy. And they need to work on themselves. So you need to help them in a way that they're going to fix themselves, instead of giving them monetary, products and things to make them happy. Because it'll make them happy for the time, for that short period of blocked off time that they're going to be happy about it. And then they're just going to go back to the way they are. And that's what I say. You got to be happy with yourself before you can be happy with anything else. And that's kind of the thing I'm happy with Tom. That's why I love being alone. And I think that's a lot of reasons why people have a problem being alone. They're not happy with themselves. They don't like their own company. And that's why they have to have the distraction of having other people around. That's fine, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We're working on being alone. You have to be happy with yourself in order to be happy with anything else. Just like you have to love yourself in order to love people. And the thing about it is I don't think people have figured that out yet. That's why I like being alone. I don't mind having friends, but it's not a requirement. And it's just interesting how the most insecure people have the biggest circle. And they're really not, all those people are not friends with them. They're acquaintances. But in their mind, wow, look at all these friends I have. And it's like, when you call out on them, call them to try to help you or help you through something, they're not there for you. That's why I have a very small circle, and it's even smaller and smaller. each year goes by, I let people go. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about that as far as, you know, being alone. I mean, I talked about a few different things in here, but I had to connect pretty much everything that I was talking about together on a lot of different things. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and just give me a like if you like the video. That really helps the channel if you give me a like. If you like the content. If you don't give it a like. And try to watch the video to the end. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.